What's going on, guys? Tyler here and welcome to a new video. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded. It's been nearly 3 weeks now. Do apologise. And I'm back to editing and making videos for you guys. And what we have today is a bit different. I have to admit, it's very different. I have announced, well, quite a couple times on social media, on Instagram, things like that, that gaming videos are coming to the channel. And today is the very first one. And we're kicking off a new series called Playing FIFA Against Subscribers. Yes, it is that simple. I know, I could have maybe come up with something a little bit more witty, a little bit more smart, but hey, yeah, the title of the series gives it away, really. In this series, I'm going to be going up against people on Ultimate Team, 5 people every single episode, and you're taking me on at FIFA. Pretty simple as that, really. Seeing as that there's no football on at the moment due to everything going on in the world right now, I figured that I may as well give you guys some football to watch, although albeit not real football, but it's just something to watch, and it's something different. I'm trying it out for the first time, so hopefully it pays off. If you guys liked it, please let me know by leaving a like and subscribing around here. And without any further hesitation, let's get into the first episode, and here are the games. Okay, so game number 1, taking on a squad called Bob Squad, which is quite an interesting name. But yeah, I have to admit, first game, I wasn't expecting too much to happen, really. I was expecting, to be honest, a defeat, because I'm going to let you on a bit of a disclaimer right now. I am not very good at FIFA. I really am not very good at FIFA, but I was keen to showcase my skills against my first opponent here today. We're at the Santiago Bernabeu, taking on this opponent, and yeah, it didn't get off to the best of starts, really. He tries to cut inside, Bobby Moore makes an interception, and then an absolute howler at the back, and he gets the easiest goal he's going to score in his life. 1-0 down inside 10 minutes. I didn't even aim in the direction to play a 1-2 back to the same defender, but unfortunately, thanks to EA's spectacular gameplay and I played it back and ended up conceding that goal. But here I do play in Jamie Vardy quite well. He goes in for a slide tackle, completely misses the ball. Vardy cuts it back to Dele Alli, and I'm swiftly back level after 12 minutes through Dele Alli. Pretty good ball from Dele Alli, actually, to find Jamie Vardy and squared it back to the Tottenham attacking midfielder. And that's how the first half ended. Not really an eventful first half, it has to be said, especially by the stats. Yeah, 2 shots in the entire first half. It wasn't the best of first starts, really. He was getting the shots away. I had more possession, but yeah, I was keen to get going again, get a solid second half under my belt, and it didn't exactly get off to the best of starts either in this half. Okocha tried to chip it into Vardy, it didn't exactly work out. Then he hits me on the counter-attack, a superb through ball to Dries Mertens. My defence got caught napping, Bobby Moore can't catch him, and after a little bit of lag, he buries it in the bottom corner past Jordan Pickford. Easy goal for him to score. Keeper rooted to the spot, and his lead is restored. Then a few moments later, he takes a free kick, and we managed to win the free kick header. We managed to win the header there. Right guard and Rodri doing well in the midfield to find Dele Alli. Definitely would recommend using Rodri and right guard. Both of them very, very solid inside the middle of the pitch. In particular, right guard, as he cuts inside here past his defender, lays it off to Rodri. He finds Okocha, chips it in past 2 defenders, and Vardy volleys it home to make it 2-2 in the 73rd minute. All of that came through right guard, just doing well to burst through the midfield and cut inside, and doing fantastically well to create that counter-attack. Limbs in the away end there from the Ghost Athletic supporters. And then in the 86th minute, a little bit of lag, he starts to burst forward. Bobby Moore tries to catch him, he brings him down, and then Tagliafico plays it straight into Littmanen's path. Palqueta there running down the right side, cuts inside past Bobby Moore again. He finds Littmanen, and my defenders, I don't even know what I'm doing, and in the 89th minute, he makes it 3-2. And it's just,
there's another chance.
And classic case of commentator's curse, exactly what happened there. There's another chance, Dele Alli plays through Jamie Vardy, literally with seconds to go, we're going to extra time. With literally 7 seconds left of added time, we've managed to equalise to make it 3-3 through Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy's Player of the Month card, honestly, is just a beast. We deny a last chance, last-ditched attack in the last seconds, and it goes to extra time. And as you can see from the stats, yeah, not very good from myself. 5 shots, 5 on target. Although clinical, not as good as he was going forward. And like most of these halves, to be honest, in this game, the first half of extra time didn't start off too well either. He just runs through my entire team. I manage to defend it well, get it out for a corner kick. He takes the corner, and we're just caught napping, and it's 4-3. Jari Litmanen with a free header. I don't even know what Jordan Pickford is doing in goal to allow that header to even go in. Poor defensively as well, but just absolutely shocking. And then just before half-time of extra time, we start to build another attack. Dele Alli finds Stephen Bergwijn in open space, acres of space on the left-hand side. He then runs inside the penalty area, pulls it back across the box. There's Dele Alli, and it's 4-4. What an absolutely exciting game we have on our hands. Dele Alli and Jamie Vardy both with braces. Just before half-time of extra time, we make it level 4-4. And then the second half kicks off, and I'm looking to end this thing right now. I've been on the back foot for the most of the game, really. He's definitely been getting forward most, creating chances, getting shots away. Possession-wise, I was doing quite well, but that was it, and I was just looking to improve that, and I needed quite a fast start to the game. So I'm trying to build up an attack here through Ali and Rodri. Rodri finds Vardy, Ali finds Vardy. Then Ali waits the perfect time to find Jamie Vardy, and he grabs his hat-trick, and we lead for the first time in this game. We've been behind every single time he scored, and then I'd find a way back. But this is the first time I grabbed the goal. There's limbs in the away end again. And then literally moments later, he tries to swing it in with Lippmann, and Bobby Moore heads it away. Then right guard tries to initiate a counter-attack. We're looking to put the game to bed here. Ali finds Okocha from the middle of the pitch. Here he is outright, trying to work his way through. He manages to mug off the defender, does very well, then doesn't really know what he's doing. Plays it between the gap of the defenders, and Ali grabs his hat-trick and finishes the game off. 6-4. Definitely did not deserve this. I definitely don't think I deserve this at all. And that is how it ended. Game number 1 of this series, playing against subscribers, and I've picked up a 6-4 victory. And as you can see from the stats, didn't exactly deserve it. Moving on to game number 2. And game number 2 was actually against a kid called Oliver, who I met at the first game of the season this year against Blackburn. Met him at Ewood Park. Shout out to Oliver. Shout out to everyone who I played against in this match. And this game, it was frustrating for a number of reasons. First of all, it was extremely laggy, and you're going to see why in a second. But yeah, it didn't get off to the best of starts, really. Poor defending, 8 minutes in, and he just gets a free finesse shot with Rodrigo, to grab the goal. And as you can see from the gameplay, this isn't the Elgato glitching about. This is the game that I was genuinely playing. But I was able to recover, restore, put myself back on level terms literally moments later through Dele Alli. Dele Alli and Jamie Vardy were literally the only ones racking up the goals for me at this point. It genuinely was hilarious. Yeah, I had to try and manage through the gameplay because this was a very laggy game, but I then got gifted an absolute gift of a goal here. Literally minutes after equalising, Dele Alli makes it 2. Absolutely awful defending at the back. He tried to play it back to his keeper. I don't know what his keeper was doing. His keeper just chested it down, and Ali was able to just volley it away. However, the advantage didn't last very long at all. Bobby Moore manages to chest it away with his and then just look at the defending on display here. He does very well, to be fair. Very, very good finish with Luis Suarez to draw it back level. Yeah, this was quite a difficult game, a very, very difficult game to go up against. Obviously, the lag, the gameplay of the lag didn't really help. But yeah, it was quite a difficult game trying to break down attacks. As you can see, Bergwijn trying to run through the right side. He somehow manages to get the ball in the box, and Vardy manages to poke it away into the bottom corner to make it 3-2. Definitely a challenging opponent. Defensively, he did quite well trying to get through. I have no idea how Bergwijn managed to put that ball into the box, and equally, didn't even know how Vardy was able to get the ball back in there. Limbs in the away end there. And as you can see here, it was actually quite a close game with this one. Both of us had 100% shot accuracy and 50% possession. He had one more shot than me. It definitely was a close game, and I did think that I deserved to be in front at least. Then Jamie Vardy gets put through, and I react far too late to lob it over the keeper. And he's able to deal with that very quickly, and then he begins a counter-attack with Carvalho. He plays it outright to Ousmane Dembele. I'm trying to catch him with Tagliafico. He keeps going, swings it in the box, a spectacular cross, and there is Rodrigo to draw it back level, literally down the other end after I had a golden opportunity with Dele Alli, and he goes and equalises. And then minutes later, he goes and restores his lead. Superb through balls here, plays in Rodrigo. I have no idea what Bobby Moore is doing. Rodrigo gets his hat-trick past Jordan Pickford. That is 4-3. Not very good defending on display from me. And then I had to try and break him down. And literally, as you can see by the minutes, straight down the other end, Jamie Vardy is played through. I could have sweat it. But I decided to take on the shot again with Jamie Vardy, and he puts it in the bottom corner. I've done far too much cutting back into the box. So I thought, yeah, you know what, I'll have a dig, and Vardy manages to volley it into the bottom corner. And that is how the game ended. For the second game in a row, we find ourselves going to extra time. And honestly, just keep watching until the end with this game, because this game is absolutely insane in extra time. Bearing in mind, it's 4-4 after extra time, and straight from kickoff. Yeah, Felipe Anderson cuts inside, does well, plays in Rodrigo. He finds Gerrard, who he just subbed on. He just subbed on Felipe Anderson as well, and he makes it 5-4. My defending was absolutely awful in this game. And we're trying to build up an attack again, trying to create an attack straight away. Ali plays in right guard. Am I going to pull it back across the box? No, I'm not. But Ali grabs the goal to make it 5-5. Dele Alli and Jamie Vardy are the only ones that have scored for me so far. Ali with another hat-trick. Definitely had another chance to cut it back there with right guard. Went with a shot, but found Dele Alli. And then he gets a corner, near enough, very close to half-time. The corner is headed away, but he recovers it. He's out on the left-hand side. Again, just absolutely shocking man marking, and he restores his lead. 6-5, 11 goals. Absolutely ridiculous. And then, once again, just before half-time of extra time, I managed to restore the equaliser. Dele Alli, is he going to go for goal? No, I'm going to cut it back. Comments do not ruin me. I'm sorry, I had to do it. I had 2 opportunities to do it earlier on in the game. I went for goal and scored. This time, I had to ensure that I at least drew level. 6-6, Jamie Vardy with a hat-trick. Now, the 120th minute, right guard is fouled. I wait it out, ready to take the free kick. And I'm not even going to speak, I'm just going to let it play out.
Little choice but to award the free
Game number 3, and after the first 2 games, I was hoping that this one didn't go to extra time, because seriously, the first 2 games, absolutely ridiculous. 10 goals in the first one and then 13 in the second, both of which go into extra time. But exactly like the first 2 games, I went 1-0 down. Seriously, in the first 3 games, I go 1-0 down. I've won the last 2 games in extra time, after going 1-0 down in both, and in this game it started the exact same way. He gets a goal inside 7 minutes, and then moments later I tried to build up a counter-attack here. Dele Alli plays in JJ Okocha out on the right-hand side. Okocha trying to beat his defender, tries to get round him, he pulls it back across the box. Vardy scores, but it is offside. At the time I was sitting there thinking, how the hell was that offside? But yeah, denied an equaliser there. Was I offside? Was I onside? Let me know in the comments below. Then he gives the ball away. I tried to find Vardy across the box, inside the box there. Probably should have had a shot. Recover the ball through Rodri. Okocha has a chance. His shot is blocked. And then it comes back to Rodri. He takes a shot after I tried to make a tackle. I didn't intend to have a shot there. Just that stupid thing that happens with FIFA when you try and make a tackle and then you press B. He wins the ball and then he boots it away. That was basically what happened. Then Bobby Moore once again is caught napping. He plays in James Maddison and makes it 2-0. Very frustrating there for me. I felt that I at least should have grabbed a goal from the shots that I had earlier. And when I was offside, I thought probably, well, I thought at the time it wasn't offside, but yeah, going 2-0 down, I had a mountain to climb already. He takes a free kick. There's extreme amount of lag as well. Just the lag in all of these games. They were lagging all of these games, and it was of course quite frustrating to play them. But that's half-time whistle, and I'm 2-0 down in this one, so I have a mountain to climb. And of course, as you saw from the first 2 games, they went to extra time, and I managed to claw it back. As you can see from the stats, 4 shots, 2 on target. Not very good going forward. Now, of course, from the last 2 games, they ended in extra time, and I was behind in most of these games. Surely, just surely, I'm not going to be able to come back from this. He takes a corner, it's cleared by Dele Alli. Jamie Vardy is ready to make a counter-attack. He plays it into Rodri. Rodri gets away from his man easy. He's found some clear space. Vardy needs to start making a run. He doesn't decide to. He loses the ball. I lose the ball, but Rodri recovers it. Then he loses it again. Then Ali recovers it. He plays in Okocha. Okocha loses the ball. It's just a bit ping-pong ball at this point. Just going up against one another, just smashing the football against each other. Can't really get through. Eventually we get it under control with right guard. Vardy plays it in to right guard after receiving the ball from him. I play the ball in far too early for Dele Alli, and it's just getting a bit annoying at this point. He plays it to Vardy. I play an Ali. Ali plays in Bergwijn, and another cutback. I know, the comments are going to slew me, but I don't care. After all this frustration, I had to ensure that I at least scored, and I was actually quite annoyed that Bergwijn had scored, because earlier I was just slewing him because he was playing really bad for me, and to see him grab a goal, and I was just like, oh, of all the players to grab a goal, and he's bloody him. And then, obviously, 2-1 down at this point, straight from kick-off after he paused the ball, after he paused the game, sorry. He tries to start a counter-attack to try and restore his 2-goal lead. Tagliafico tackles him. He plays in Vardy in the centre circle. He's got Ali and Bergwijn and Okocha in support. As you can see from the gameplay, as I said, this isn't the capture card. This is the actual game I was playing. And then his defence opens up. Dele Alli gets a shot away. It's a superb low-driven shot, and in a matter of minutes or seconds, he's thrown away his 2-goal lead, and I've come back to draw 2-2. And seriously, at this point, I just couldn't believe I was doing it. But wait, it's not over yet. I'm still trying to press, still trying to create counter-attacks. I lose the ball there. Tagliafico trying to get a tackle there. He misses it. Right guard eventually tackles it. A little bit of lag again, a bit frustrating. Even more lag. I play in Jamie Vardy. Vardy has a shot. It's saved. Okocha has another shot. That's also saved. Probably should have lobbed the keeper there. It comes across to Rodri though, then he finds Jamie Vardy near the edge of the D, plays in Rodri, so much speed up lag, I just press B for no reason, and find the back of the net. I literally just tap B thinking, you know what, sod it, the lag's pissing me off at this point, might as well just have a shot, and somehow Rodri finds the bottom corner, and I am now 3-2 up in the space of 13 FIFA minutes. Limbs in the away end again, the Ghost Athletic fans coming in their numbers. Rodri, as you can see here, comes across, fires across goal right into the bottom corner, and I honestly don't know how, but that is how the game ended. The ball was kicked off the pitch here, and there is the full-time whistle. 3 wins from 3 after coming back from behind in all 3 games, managing to win it. As you can see from the stats, once again, a lot closer game. 13 shots, 9 on target, more possession. Very close game. And if you thought those 3 games were intense and dramatic with me coming back at the end to win it, then look no further than this game, because this game honestly is just as mental. Going up against this guy called Matti, check him out on Instagram and shout him out as well. But yeah, this game was absolutely mental. Straight from kickoff, he plays it in down the right hand side to Del Piero. He cuts inside, trying Tagliafico just getting mugged off by Del Piero. He swings it in, and for the 4th game in a row, I find myself 1-0 down through Trent Alexander-Arnold of all players, from right back, storming up the pitch inside 3 minutes. 1-0 down again. Like, seriously, I really need to sort myself out with these games, because genuinely finding myself 1-0 down in all of these games is absolutely outrageous. He gets a corner though. I managed to sprint away with Jamie Vardy. I play in Steven Bergwijn. He brings his keeper out. Perfect opportunity to cut it back. Nope, dink it over the keeper, and Steven Bergwijn has his 2nd goal in as many games. Definitely an improvement from the last couple of games from Bergwijn. I don't actually have him anymore. I have now sold him, which, to be honest, was for the best, because if I'm being honest, Bergwijn was not very good. If you're looking at getting Bergwijn, his PSV inform card, that is, to be honest, I wouldn't really recommend. I didn't think he was very good for me. And then he receives the ball with the flashback Aidan McGeady card. I think he was playing him at left wing back, but literally he just comes across in the left wing back position, runs through my entire team, mugs me off and just finesses it in the bottom corner. How I can allow McGeady to do that is just absolutely ridiculous. I have McGeady as well, and he's another card that I don't like. I literally regret every single second of that SBC, because he is just as bad as Bergwijn. The 2 left wingers, just not very good there. But anyway, he gets his goal with Aidan McGeady. That is the end of the 1st half. I find myself behind again, 2-1 down in game number 4, and as you can see from the stats, 2 shots. Bloody hell, mate. I really need to improve my FIFA skills at this point. And as I said, if you really think that this game is not going to be as intense as the last one, then just watch ahead. Okocha gets put through, and I've dinked his keeper again, and I've drawn level 2-2. Honestly, just call me the comeback king, seriously. How I can just manage to come back in such poor situations where I'm playing so poorly is just ridiculous. I mean, against the 2 Olivers, and Ollie and Oliver, I definitely think that I at least deserve something from the game. Against Oliver, I think I deserve the win. Against Ollie, questionably deserved it, but against Matti, this one was fairly annoying. As you can see there, Bobby Moore manages to intercept the ball. I turn into Adama Traore, who is just brought on, and he just gets through and just scores and makes it 3-2. I've been absolutely shocking in this game. It's just absolutely terrible, absolutely awful defending. And it doesn't get any better, if I'm honest. He plays it in down the left-hand side. He plays Aidan McGeady again from that left-wing position. He scored in the first half the exact same way. In the second half, you'd think I'd learn. He does the exact same thing. 4-2 down inside 68 minutes. With just literally barely 22 minutes left. I've got to score 3 goals to win the game. Surely, after coming back in these 3 games, my luck is going to run out. Well, you'd be surprised, as here I am coming through the centre of the pitch. I play in Dele Alli, nice little 1-2 between him and Dele Alli. Are you going to chip the keeper? No, I've cut it back again. Haters are going to absolutely ruin me in the comments. I've cut it back far too many times. But I'm sorry, in this situation I have to grab goals, and this is the easiest way to grab goals in this game. Jamie Vardy, once again, I have absolutely no idea how that ball's even come across. I have no idea how his defender's not at least got to that. But Jamie Vardy puts it away. 4-3. Surely I'm not going to get another one back, as right guard is bursting forward down the right-hand side. As I say, I do recommend getting right guard. He plays in Okocha down the right-hand side. He goes lunging in for a tackle. Okocha says, see you later. He then gets rummaged. He then gets taken down. Ali wins the ball. Vardy, and he strikes to make it 4-4. I have come back again. Absolutely ridiculous. How I find myself in these positions, genuinely ridiculous. 4-4, Limbs in the away end again, ridiculous in their numbers. Ghost Athletic, they're such a loyal fan base. It hits the 90th minute, I'm trying to burst forward again, but surely I'm not going to win the game here. But he gives it away, right guard.
Oh, yes!
Absolute limbs in the Ghost Athletic end as he gives it away to right guard inside the penalty area. 5-4 to me, and that is how the game ends. You cannot script this. Come back king. 4 times have I been behind, and I've come back all 4 times to win it. And moving on to the 5th and final game, I'm taking on this guy called Taylor Hayes 04. Check him out on Instagram, shouting out all of the people, as I said, that played against me. His club name is called Bad FC, which I was quite sceptical about because, like, surely he can't be bad. And he was the exact opposite of bad. I'm going to let it away right now. Once again, for the 5th game, every single one of these games, I've fallen behind 1-0. And as you saw from all 4 of these games, of the first 4 games, you're thinking, oh, Tyler gets back all the time and comes back to win it. But in this game, yeah, I'm just gonna spoil it right now. I got taught a lesson in this one. Every single attack he had, he basically scored. He cut me open in every single situation. Inside 21 minutes, Kai Havertz, foot birthday card, grabs himself a hat-trick, and I've just been absolutely slaughtered here. I've got absolutely torn a new one. He gets a corner here. I'm trying to get it away. It comes back to him. I got absolutely taught a lesson. I couldn't even blame lag on this one either. There was a little bit of lag, but not as bad as some of the other games that I played. He just tears me a new one here. Cuts inside. That's a superb finish from Andrei Shevchenko, getting the goal there. 4-0 down inside half an hour. I got taught a lesson in this game, and I guess you could say that's karma for coming back and winning the games that I didn't really deserve to win. I did win the ball in this. This one did annoy me because I did actually get hold of the ball, and then he just pushed me off the ball right at the end, and Werner just chipped my keeper right at the end and inside. Well, in the first half, 5-0 down. Absolutely no coming back. The game is all said and done. There was actually a thought that crossed my mind thinking, you know what, you might as well just quit, mate, because there's just no point. Look at that. 19 shots from him, and I didn't even register a shot. But surely I'm at least going to grab a goal. Nope. He manages to dispossess me here. I'm trying to at least salvage something and grab a goal in this game. But again, he just cuts me open again. Shevchenko mugs off Bobby Moore, fires home. That's 6-0. As I said, I got taught a lesson. Serves me right, really, for unquestionably, deservedly taking the victories in this one. But I did end up grabbing a goal back. Absolute calamity in the back here. Very much uncertain as to what really happened. But Jamie Vardy does get a wee little consolation goal there. Jamie Vardy just racking up the goals for me in these games, really. And then Alexander-Arnold gets dispossessed here. Surely you can't make it 7. Bobby Moore gets caught napping once again. He has a shot. It's saved by Pickford. One of the only saves he actually makes in this game, to be honest. Right guard heads it away. He finds Tagliafico. A little bit of lag, as I said earlier. A little bit of lag in this game, but not as bad as the other games that some of the other games that I played in this one. I'm trying to work it around. As I said, the game is pretty much all said and done at this point. It's the 89th minute, but that doesn't stop me from grabbing a second with Jamie Vardy. We do pull one back, pretty much, well, making it a third of the deficit, taking away a third of the result. But yeah, that's how the game ended. He beats me 6-2. Absolutely shocking display from me, really. But yeah, that ends the records of the 5 games here. As you can see, the game didn't really exactly work out. He had 28 shots, I had 4. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for the first episode of playing FIFA against my subscribers. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here, and turn on those post notifications on so you're notified of when I post. We are so close to 2,000 subscribers. If we could get to that, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you guys really like this series, as I said, this is just an experiment. This is the first episode that I've done. So if this does really well and you want me to do more of it, then please let me know by hitting the like button and let me know in the comments below. If you guys would like the opportunity to play against me in this series in future episodes, then hit me up on Instagram or Twitter. Let me know if you're interested. It's Xbox only, which is a little bit unfortunate because I do have some followers that are PlayStation users, but I have Xbox and this is the only way you're going to be able to play against me. So yeah, hit me up on Instagram or Twitter. Let me know if you're interested, and then I will try and sort you out to play against you in the next episode. As I said, if you'd like to see a second episode, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here. This has been Tyler Reynolds. Have a nice day, and I'll see you all in the next video. I promise I will be consistent from now on. Take it easy, guys.